This Mules Baseball update brought to you by the Missouri National Guard. For more information, contact Sergeant Jerry Shreve.
The 8 surviving Division II baseball teams have made their way to Cary, North Carolina for the NCAA championship, played at the USA Baseball National Training Complex. Thanks to Tropical Depression Bonnie, the schedule was altered before it even began. Instead of playing just 2 games a day, 4 were played on Saturday, and 2 of the first 3 went to extra innings. So by the time the 3rd-ranked Central Region champion Mules started their game against 4th-ranked Southeast champion Lander, it was 10 p.m. on the East Coast. UCM is the visitor here. Matt Elliott and Jake Alexander both singled in the top of the first, but both were left on base. Bottom of that inning with 1 out, Zach Daly smacks the first pitch he sees, and it sails over the right field fence along the line. Lander is in the lead with that solo home run, 1-0. Let's skip to top 3. Dylan Farrell gets on base with a 2-out single. Alexander follows that with another hit. You can't see it, but the ball goes under the glove of the right fielder, rolls all the way to the warning track. Farrell hustles to third, then home, and the Mules are on the board, tie game 1-1 now. In the 5th, UCM strands 2 more runners after 2 more hits. Then Lander strands 1 when Tyler House takes Daly down swinging to retire the side. Lucas Williams comes on to pitch in the 6th, and in the bottom of the 7th, he leaves another runner on with a final strikeout swinging. Top 8, Elliott is walked. Lander changes pitchers. Farrell bunts, and the catcher throws way over the first baseman's head. Farrell gets to second. Elliott is now on third. That's followed by 2 outs, but then a passed ball allows Elliott to come home. He slides under the tag. Mules take the lead 2-1. In the bottom of the 8th, 2 punch-outs gets things started, but then there's a walk. And then Lander catcher John Mangum makes up for mistakes in the top of that inning with an absolute bomb to left field. 2-run homer. Lander is on top now, 3-2. We head to the top of the 9th. Matt Safranek singles. Dusty Moss into pinch run for him. Colin Neville into pinch hit, and he singles. That puts Moss at 3rd. Elliott lays down a bunt that the pitcher stumbles trying to get to. Moss scores. Tie ball game again, 3-3. Mules leave 2 runners on there though. Bottom 9 starts off with a walk, then the runner gets to second on a wild pitch. Grant Gavin comes out to the mound. A ground out moves that runner to 3rd. Then Will Jones becomes the hero of the night when he pops a hit out to deep left field, and the game-winning run easily scores. Walk-off for Lander, beating Central Missouri 4-3 early Sunday morning in the Mules' first game of the 2016 D2 College World Series.
It's a hard-fought game. Obviously, two pretty intense teams. The 2 starters on the mound did a tremendous job, against what I would consider 2 pretty good offenses. For us, I told these guys before we came in here, I thought there was a lot left on base, in terms of runs on the board that we had an opportunity to score that we didn't need hits to get. We just, the guy on the mound, made it tough for us, but we got to find a way to score those runs, and I think these guys would tell you the same thing. Tyler pitched his tail off and gave us a chance, and we had our opportunities, I guess, and in a game like this in the postseason, you have to make good on those opportunities, and we didn't today, and some of the credit certainly goes to the other team on the other dugout, and some of it is us, having to be a little bit better than we were tonight.
UCM out hit Lander 11-4, but all the other stats are pretty similar. Now the Mules play an elimination game against Franklin Pierce, who lost to Nova Southeastern on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
We don't have much choice, do we? We're going to have to be a resilient group. They've been in this position basically from the first game of the season on, and they're familiar with it.
Reporting in Cary, North Carolina, I'm Katie Smith for UCMathletics.com.
This Mules Baseball update brought to you by the Missouri National Guard. For more information, contact Sergeant Jerry Shreve.